Hello, my name is Annabel, and today we are going to do a yoga practice including affirmations to change our belief system so that we can embrace that inner darkness. When I say inner darkness, I mean the bits of ourselves that we want to escape. That feeling where we go, I'm not good enough. I am unlovable because of this. The truth is, you are not. You are completely lovable. You are always worthy. Sometimes our mind just plays tricks on us. So taking a deep breath, rolling out your mat, grabbing some pillows or a bolster. And I want you to just start to close your eyes or soften your gaze and turn your energy inwards. Start to think of a moment where you felt unworthy or unloved because of something. Start to connect to that heaviness of that thought. Question where in your body you're feeling this especially. For me, it's in my calves and on my shoulders. And take a moment just to honor it and get curious about this feeling. Because when we're feeling something in our body, it means we're processing and releasing. Breathing in and out of your nose, knowing you are so safe right now. You are so loved and you are so cared about. Now taking a moment and placing your hands on your heart space. When we touch a certain part of our body, it brings our mental attention to it, as well as our physical. So now we're sending more love around our body, just purely by touch. And say the words, I am always lovable. I am always worthy. I am always cared about. I am always lovable. I am always worthy. I am always cared about. Notice your body changing, getting more relaxed, and saying it one more time. I am always lovable. I am always worthy. I am always cared about. And 3 deep breaths. Coming to sit with your legs crossed if you aren't already. And bringing your arms above your head, twisting to your left side, placing your right hand on your left knee. And breathe. Keeping one of those mantras going. There, I am always lovable. I'm always worthy. I'm always cared about. Repeating that to yourself. With each exhale, going a little deeper into the twist if you can. Twisting from your waist upwards. And one more deep breath. Release, arms up, And then to the right hand side. One more deep breath. Arms up, coming back to center. Now starting to rock your pelvis forward on your inhale and then back on your exhale. This time choosing one of the other phrases to repeat. I am always lovable. I am always worthy. I am always cared about. And then one more deep breath. And then coming to stillness in the center. Taking a moment just to check in with how you're feeling. Now we're going to come into downward facing dog. Bringing your hands shoulder width apart, pushing up. Releasing your shoulders from your ears, bending one leg and then the other. Here, repeating the mantra of it's safe to move forward in life. Coming to stillness, lifting your hips higher, pushing your heels towards the ground. Pushing into your fingertips. It is safe to move forward in life. Then taking your left leg up. And then bringing it through, coming into pigeon pose. Trying to keep your left leg parallel to the top of your mat. You can stay up here, you get more of a hip flexor stretch here on your right leg. And because this is a yin pose that we're going to do, we're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. So I invite you to bring a bolster or some cushions and then slowly lean forward. With each exhale, getting deeper and deeper in this stretch. Here we're going to focus on betrayal, because betrayal is what is stored in our left hip. Yogis have been using this practice for years. So focusing on a time where you felt betrayed by others, where you did betray others, or when you betrayed yourself. Here we're going to sit with that energy and accept it, because it is our past and we cannot rewrite that, but we can release it. So phrasing this mantra as you like. I forgive betraying myself. I forgive betraying others, or I forgive others for betraying me. Few breaths here. And on your exhale, slowly pushing up, coming to sit on your glute, leaning backwards, and then start to windscreen wiper your hips out, going from one side to the other, taking it at your own pace. Bringing your legs in front of you and just giving them a little bit of a shake out. Maybe moving your hips back and forward. Breathing deeply. Now coming back into that downward dog position. staying here for a few breaths. And then lifting your right leg up, bringing it into your chest, calf parallel to the top of your mat. In your right hip, you hold abandonment, because all of your emotions have a home in your body. And today you're choosing to release them. It's the same energy of whether you've abandoned others or been abandoned or abandoned yourself. So using either of these mantras and making it your own. I forgive myself for abandoning myself. I forgive myself for abandoning others. I forgive others for abandoning me. You can include names in here as well. With each exhale, going a little deeper and being so kind to yourself. You only want to be around 70% of your total limit. So breathing deeply, using your bolsters and your buttocks, and relaxing fully. Final few breaths here. On your exhale, slowly pushing up, then coming onto that glute, bending your left leg, and then doing the same as last time, windscreen wipering your legs one side to the other. Bringing your legs forward, starting to give them a shake, wiggling your hips, and then pulling your glute out so you can really ground your sit bones into the floor. Bringing your toes, pulling them towards you, flexing them away, towards you, and away. Now we're going to come into a forward fold. So making sure your blocks are nearby. And then we're going to move with a straight back and start to lean forward. Only when we're at around 70% with our straight back, allow the top half of your back to curl. Here we're stretching the hamstrings. The hamstrings hold our fear of moving forward in life. And then using the mantra, it's safe to move on from my past. It's safe to move on from my past. It is safe to move on from my past. And then final few breaths. And on your exhale, slowly lifting back up. moving your bolsters and pillows aside, leaning back, giving your shoulders a little twist side to side, giving your legs a little shake. Now we're going to place a pillow behind our back, starting from the base of our spine. Then we're going to lean back, allowing ourselves to be fully supported. And then bring our feet together, the soles of our feet together for butterfly pose. The option to add pillows or blocks under your thighs so it's even more comfortable for you. Allowing your arms to relax, palms to face upwards. And in this pose, we're activating our guilt and shame, which is held in our inner thighs. Taking a moment to connect to that energy. And then saying the belief of, I choose to embrace my power. And then saying the belief of, I embrace my whole self, or I love my whole self, or I accept my whole self. I embrace my whole self, I love my whole self, I accept my whole self. Taking a few final deep. And then using your hands to push up one leg and then the other. Rolling to the side, coming off your pillows, and then pushing yourself up. You are so appreciated. I recommend journaling all the things that came up today and coming back to this practice, or subscribing for some of the other wonderful ones that I post. You are so loved and so appreciated.